everybody. Thank you for joining us for the 21st Annual ACE Awards here at Allen Community College. We know this is a little different format than what we had hoped for and what you might have been expecting, but we're going to make this work today, and hopefully we'll have an entertaining program for you. The reason we're doing this, of course, is because of the coronavirus and the quarantine, and we've all been seeing a lot of good, helpful safety and health tips. And one that I came across the other day was a doctor's observation that if you really needed to hoard those 144 rolls of toilet paper at the time the crisis broke out, maybe you needed to go see the doctor before coronavirus was even a thing. You guys probably will be able to relate to this because of the labels that we get, just because we are in the place of history that we are, and because this is going on right now in 2020, we could very well expect a baby boom in 9 months because of the time people are spent quarantined. That would mean that in 2033, one day, we will witness the rise of the quarantines. All right. Thank you for your time with that, and without any further ado, I'd like to get the award started. We're going to be recognizing, and this really is a legacy of Tony and Terry Piazza that will be with the college for years to come, this 21st Annual ACE Awards. And we're going to be presenting recognition for theater and vocal music, instrumental music, and art. And to get us started with that is Ms. Tara Reed Schultz.
Hello. I would like to tell all of my students, I'm very informal, that I do miss you guys. I miss your craziness. I miss the kind of claustrophobia clusterness you give me. You do. Everyone comes in my office and hangs out, and it's just a lot of claustrophobia, but I miss it. And I have 4 awards that I'm going to give out today. And each one of these awards, I want to let you guys know that you can message me if you have me on message, or you can email me to get them. I'll hold on to them until I talk to each one of you, and we'll figure out how we can get things to you guys so that you can still stay quarantined if you're quarantined, or stay home if your parents are saying you have to stay at home and you can't leave. We'll figure out how to get things to you, and I can also mail stuff if need be. But for the first award, my Vanna over here, I have the Creativity Award, and this award I always give out to a person that has creativity with what they're doing, not just on the artwork, but creativity in everything that they're doing for me. And I want to give this award to Matthew Hendricks, and he is a great student. He has so much creativity for what he does in the classroom, but also just as being really close to me, near and dear to my heart. So I want Matt to know that I have this award for him, and he will probably see this and instantly snap me, and I'll let you know when we can get this award to you. And then, which ones do I have next? Oh, yep, the clap. The clap. Here. For the next award, this award is for outstanding painting, and I want to give this to a student. This semester's been very interesting with painting because everything's online, but last semester I had a student who worked above and beyond on her paintings, and she lived in the studio. She was working constantly. She didn't always finish everything she wanted to finish, but she was very, very vigorous with what she was doing in the classroom. And I want to give this award to Carson Stevenson. And she wasn't on campus this semester because she was only taking 2 classes to finish graduating. But even when the virus set out, she has taken near and dear to my heart with everything. So Carson, this is for you, and I'll talk to you soon to figure out how to get this to you. For drawing, this one's outstanding drawing, and I wonder if you guys can actually see it from this far away. No? No? Okay. For outstanding drawing, I would like to give this award to a student who, this is my first semester having her in class, and again, she was in the studio diligently working, and her mentality with drawing was that nothing was ever finished, and I feel that's a really strong attribute when you're working in art, because I have a lot of students that work and they're like, oh, I'm done, here. She would work and nothing was ever completed. She would turn things in and still be messing with it and trying to finagle things into it. I'm like, just turn it in. Just turn it in. So I want to give this award to Samantha Alexander, and I know you're in Colorado, so we can figure out how to get this to you and mail it to you if need be. But the drawings that you created were beautiful, and I want you to feel proud of this award. Thank you. I feel like I should clap in between. Okay, and then this award, the Artist of the Year award. I like to give this award to a sophomore who would be graduating, and who I have had in a wide berth of art classes, not just someone who took maybe one class, but someone who is invested in their artwork, someone who is working diligently, and constantly is trying to improve their work. So I know that with this semester things have been difficult with doing online, but I want this person to know that the work that you created through my class, both years of being at Allen, I've seen such improvement. And what I want to give this award to Michael Porritt, and Michael is diligent with what he does. He comes to class every day, he works, he's doing the best that he can, and I think that for painting class, he painted these gouache birds 70 times and started over 70 times trying to get him to be absolutely perfect. So Michael, I want you to know this award's for you, and you're not far, you're in Garnett, but we can figure out how to get this to you as well if your parents aren't comfortable with you coming down to pick it up. But I want all of my students to know that we are here, and we know that the end of the semester is wrapping up, but you can always ask us for anything that you might need. The awards I will have, and we'll stay in contact, and we'll figure things out from here on out, but I want you all to know that we do miss you guys. So I'm going to introduce our next presenter, Dr. Jeffrey Anderson, and he'll be working on giving out the band awards. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, as Tara said, I'm Dr. Jeffrey Anderson, and I'm the music instructor and band director here at Allen, and this is my third year at Allen, and I have 5 awards to present today, and the first one is the Outstanding Freshman Award, and this goes to a freshman, and she is leaving us this semester to transfer because she came in with so many credits, and she is a clarinet player, and she has been a joy to work with. She took clarinet lessons with me, and we got to work on the Mozart Clarinet Concerto together, and she always practiced, and she even decided to join jazz band the second semester on alto saxophone, and she always has a good attitude in class, and she did great on her solo, and she even told me that it was the best time she'd played a solo. So this award goes to Harris Hammond. The second award is the Outstanding Sophomore Award, and this goes to someone who decided to wait until their sophomore year to join music. And so he'd been involved in theater productions, and he'd been in the back, kind of like doing sound and lighting, and then we suggested, oh hey, you play trumpet? Okay, cool, why don't you join the jazz band? And he decided to join the jazz band, and he's been really a good member of the ensemble. He's showed up on time, he's had a good attitude in sectionals, he's volunteered to do extra work outside of band, and he even signed up for applied lessons the second semester, and unfortunately we couldn't do the recital as we had planned, but he was going to present a really nice piece for everyone. And this award goes to Gabriel Rose. And this third award I decided to make kind of a fun award. And, oh wait, next is the fun award. This one is the Most Improved Award. And this goes to a sophomore who came last year, 2019, and he was our percussionist that year. And he played drum set, and he was really good for us on percussion. Well, this year, 2019-2020, I had a surplus of percussionists, and I think we had like 4 percussionists in jazz band. And so I was like, well, we need someone to volunteer to learn a new instrument. And so this person decided to volunteer to play saxophone. And so he literally picked up his saxophone in August, and by October, he was playing his first concert on alto sax, and he did really good. So I'm really proud of him, and he even took it home and practiced over Christmas break to show off to his brother, who plays saxophone and garnet. And he even wanted to potentially buy a saxophone after Alan and continue with it, so I think that's really great. And his name is Hayden Herrmann. So this one is the Fun Award. And I decided to do this because as Adrienne, the choir instructor, and me know, we are graced with lots of guitar playing every day and drum set playing. And we have a trumpet player who also is really good at guitar, and he is passionate about it. And I was texting him the other day, and he said all he's been doing during quarantine is practicing his guitar. And so he would miss rehearsals because he had to go to Guitar Center to fix his guitar and all this stuff. And I think it's great that he loved guitar so much. And I call this the Led Zeppelin Award. And it goes to Billy Miller. And the last award is kind of a special award. You get this amazing award, and then you also get the Patrick S. Gilmore Band Award. And it is your own engraved award, and also we have a plaque on the wall in the music room that has all the past winners of it. And this goes to someone who spent 4 semesters here at Allen, and he was in concert band and jazz band pretty much every semester. And he decided to take up baritone saxophone, and he had started only with about a month on baritone saxophone. And I was like, well, you could try baritone saxophone for us. And so I taught him baritone saxophone, and he took it really well. He also volunteered to do some singing for us. I don't think he's going to be a music major. I think he's going to be a chemistry major at Pitt State next year. He's always had a really good attitude, and he's always has a joke to say or willing to work with people, and he cheers everyone else on in the group, so he's a good team player. And this award goes to Hunter Crane. And before I present the next presenter, I'd just like to say I miss everyone. I miss making music with y'all. I hope you are at least listening to music or playing or singing on your own. And like Tara, I will keep the awards, and you can text me or email me, and we can figure out a way for you to come to Allen and grab it or mail it to you, whatever you'd like. And next, I'd like to present our choir instructor, Mrs. Adrienne Fleming.
Thank you very much, Dr. Anderson. Hello, I'm Adrienne Fleming, the choir instructor here at Allen, or to my students, I'm Andre Fleming. Funny story, singing Valentine Time came around, and I had a particular student who mispronounced a name, and from there on, for the rest of our time together this semester in person, we made a fun time of seeing how we could mispronounce everybody's names. Anyway, hello everybody. I hope you are well. I hope you are safe and using this time that we're not together in physical spirit to better yourselves, mind, body, and spirit. I miss you all so very, very much. I miss hearing your voices and hearing your stories and telling you my stories and singing together. So I hope you are well, and like all of the other instructors, I miss you very, very, very much. I have 4 awards to give out today. The first award I'd like to give out is called the Leading by Example Award. And this particular award goes to an individual who I have had for 2 years now. And I've had this person both in choir and in voice lessons. And this particular individual, in terms of leading styles, doesn't need to say a deal in order to convey leadership, in order to convey progress. this particular individual has shown an immense amount of progress vocally from the time we started working together until just a few short weeks ago when we stopped working together in person. I miss this person dearly. I am very proud of what this person has achieved in our time together, and I know that this person will go on to do wonderful, wonderful things, both by his initiative and willingness to work solo or individually in order to achieve those strides. So the Leading by Example Award this year goes to Alex Morrison. My next award is the Most Dependable Award. This particular individual is a freshman, and the thing that first struck me about this particular individual is that whenever they were going to, should they say, miss class or have something that they needed to take care of and where they were going to be late to class, they came out and they told me ahead of time, which was huge. I was very appreciative of that. This particular individual, if I needed something, they were the first to volunteer. Hey, I can do that for you. During singing Valentine's, they were our portable speaker that we would use for our piano music to sing along with. They took the initiative and made sure that that speaker was on and ready to go for every single Valentine. They have a wonderful can-do attitude. They're a team player, and so the Most Dependable Award goes to Jacob Anderson. My next award is the Showman Award, and this award goes to a person, they're a freshman, who I first noticed in this person in private voice lessons. At the start of lessons, they were very unsure of themselves, both vocally and in terms of performing in general. They hadn't had much experience in that arena thus far, but took direction very quickly. Were very quick to take what I had to offer and make it their own with very little coaching. Became a showman in essence. And so the Showman Award goes to Bryce Otzbach. And my last award is a special award. It is the Director's Award for Chorus. And like Dr. Anderson's award, you get this very nice black and white and clear plaque, as well as this, the Director's Award for Chorus plaque, and it has your year and your name engraved there. This particular individual is leaving us this year to go on to bigger and better things. I have had the joy and pleasure to work with this particular individual the last 2 years that I have been choir director. This person was one of my very first students, both in choir and in voice lessons. And right away, this person is someone whose personality and voice fill the room instantly. This person is someone who vocally sings whatever part I need them to without question, willingly does so, and enjoys working on both parts of their voice, both the alto section, this is a female, alto section, and the soprano range. This is someone who is brassy and joyful and has an immense amount of stage presence. And so this particular award, the Director's Award for Chorus, goes to Zareya Masick. At this time, she's not here with us today, but I would like to take the opportunity to thank our accompanist, Mrs. Donna Grigsby. Our success would not be capable without her expert hands at the piano. So, Donna, wherever you are, we thank you very much. And I would also like to thank the other instructors in the department who work tirelessly, who show your hearts and minds and spirits with the department and your students. You work to make this a vibrant and fruitful place for all of you, so thank you very much. And thank you, Terry and Tony, for your service these past 20 years. You will be very missed. Thank you. Oh! I'd like to now introduce, without further ado, the one, the only Mr. Tony Piazza. No?
Actually, when I have, is this okay? Yeah, Eric.
Okay.
I'm supposed to do mine last.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're up next.
Yeah, I'm doing mine. All right, here I go.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Let me find my slide first. There it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to our 2020 ACE Awards. And as you can see, we're virtual. Sorry. Hope you're watching this. We're streaming it at 7, so I hope you're in your chair watching, but you can watch it on YouTube anytime. So. I just start off with, I just want to kind of just do a blanket thanks for all the administration, that's been so supportive of us in the past. And also just a shout out, we didn't do judges this year, but because of just everything got shook up with the coronavirus for our theater awards. But I do want to thank the past judges who so faithfully helped us in the past: Larry Manus, Tosca, Eric Griffith, Terry, my wife, Susan McInnes, just for being the judges for so long, and also John Masterson especially, and the rest of the board: Tosca, John Marshall, Cynthia, Sherry. And also I want to thank the music instructors, because we do a musical. Jeffrey is the music director, and Adrienne is the vocal director for the musical. So all of these people really help to make our productions great. And also, of course, Teresa Longbotham, our costumer, and Roger Carlin, my tech assistant. So all of those people, I just kind of want to give a thanks to start off with. And also our boosters, the people that come and see our shows. Thank you. Thank you for coming to support us. Thank you with your bodies in the seats and with your donations to our cause. So I want to just really thank you there. And of course, the students, you all watching. We couldn't have a department without you, and it was a bummer that this season didn't end up quite like we planned. However, we are going to do a virtual summer show. There's going to be one more show, so I'll be emailing you all so we can do some creative work in June, first 3 weeks of June. So watch your mailbox for that. We'll have that going on too. But just a recap this year. We started out with Young Frankenstein, which was every year I say we had a really good year, and we do. It was a good year. Young Frankenstein was a big success. It looks great. We've got it on YouTube, and it looks great on there. We've got a new camera, too, that really helps out. And then we did a switch of gears. We did Lovesick, which was a bittersweet, ironic series of love duets, and that was also co-directed by Adrienne, who will be up here in a minute, too, to help present the award. And we did our potpourri of one acts, which we did 6 one acts of varying shapes, sizes, and styles. And that was really fun too. And also in between that, we did our Dallas trip, which a lot of you went to, and I really enjoyed that. I think it was one of the best field trips that we had done. You really got a chance to learn some new things about improv and also about acting, and to see some good shows, and to see Dallas. So that was, other than some illnesses, that was unfortunate, but it was a really good trip. And of course, we had Midsummer Night's Dream coming up, and it was going to be, the last hurrah, but it, didn't work. But we move on. I was sad for about a minute, no, a little bit more than that, but and I was definitely sad for you all, because you would have been a great cast, okay? We had some good it was a good show. The casting was good. It was going to be a super show. So that's just going to be in the what if category. However, we'll move on. There's always the next show, another opening, another show. That's the way it goes. So let me go on to the awards. Okay, I'm not. Yeah, let me see. I think I'm going to go this way with it. Yeah. This is what the award looks like. Here. These are what the awards look like. Get it up close. You'll get one of those. We'll mail them out. So, they all look like that. So,
That's good. You could see through it, so you
we
could
got
really
it.
see it.
It's our camera person here. He's doing a great job.
Thank you.
That's fine. All right, you'll get all one of these in the mail. You know, I'm almost not even going to bother getting the separate ones because I can't hand them to you. So I'll just use this as my template. So we've got 2 tech awards, the Tech Star Awards, and these are the people we have. Several people involved in the tech, helping out with the productions, and there's a couple of people that we had some good people, but 2 people above all I think deserve